G'day skate champions, and welcome to Skatember Day 2. I was speaking to a fellow skater the other day and he said that he was skating at a place not too far from my suburb, but he said he didn't rate it. And I thought, a skate park I haven't been to, I got to go there regardless of if it's good or bad. So I head out this morning. It was a little bit difficult to find, not a lot of information online, so it took me a little bit of time, but it really shouldn't have, because it's right beside this road and it's got pretty good parking. And you know what, it doesn't look too bad. It's got some brooms over here which people have put down, which is really generous and very helpful when you get to parks like this, as you guys would know. I've got an esky here, which is a pseudo sort of carry bag for my drone and my pads and just knickknacks like skate tools and stuff like that. But what it's actually really good for is a tripod stand, because my tripod's really junky and this just props up a little bit. But what I wanted to discuss is, because today, day 2, is actually about the drop-in. And when you arrive at a park, every park's different, right? So dropping in is the first thing you do. It gets you in the feel for the skate park, and yeah, it sort of warms you up a lot. It breaks that sort of that fear factor. And this doesn't change. You know, you start skating, it's difficult to drop in. Every park you go to, you're always a little bit fearful, but they're always lots of fun. So, you know, let's drop into this park and let's get going. Yeah, so like I said, just got to size up the transition that you're about to drop into. Every park is different. This is quite smooth and quite a decent sort of mellow transition. It's not too steep. It's got good coping that sticks out pretty comfortably. And yeah, getting that first one out, always comfortable feeling. And I always like just to do as many as I can, just to really get the feel for the park that you're at. Obviously pumping up and down also helps this. And it's an exhilarating feeling. It really got me back into skateboarding, and yeah, I see a lot of joy. If the ollie is the base trick to flat ground, then dropping in is definitely the base trick for transition. And it's a must, it's so good. A couple of tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, even learning myself. Here's me actually learning 4 years ago, is just make sure that you can hold the board up over the coping on one foot, and don't be afraid just to balance your front foot on it without dropping in. So you're just sort of comfortable knowing that you're above the coping on the platform. Obviously, you want to get those front wheels hitting the transition as early as possible, because the board's going to do that naturally. If anything, you're just going with the board here. You want to follow its trajectory as close as possible and get your front foot down nice and hard and nice and fast. Because yeah, the sooner you have 4 wheels on that transition, the better off you're going to be. You don't want your front foot too far forward on the nose, because you'll nose dive. You don't want it too far back, because you'll slip out. You want it nice and square, just behind the bolts a little bit, so that weight sits on the front wheels. Just dropped into another park here, just to demonstrate that no transition is the same, and the transition here is definitely very different, very sharp, but good fun. That's it, guys. This skate park is actually really good. I quite like it. It's probably a bit challenging. It's a good height for me, so I'll probably come back here maybe this month. We'll see how we go. But that is the drop-in. Remember, keep skating, keep having fun, and of course, keep progressing. I will see you legends tomorrow.